Game 28 of 48 in the first of a 3-game series against the Mammotanks. It's going to be Storm Davis going up against Rick Ankiel. We took 2 out of 3 from these guys back at our home park. Here we are in Founders Field, which I believe is in Boston. Ready to get this one underway. We'll start in the top of the first. It's Mark McGwire up, runners on first and second, 1 out, looks at this one, gets away from Joe Mauer, and then only 1 runner is going to advance. Got to push L1 instead of L2. That one a bit inside, and okay, all 3 base runners have walked. Tough start for Rick Ankiel as he sets in with Dave Henderson, and that's right down the middle. What am I looking for? 2-2, called out. Okay, now it's up to Tony Phillips. That one high for ball 1. That one right down the chute and sends this on a ride to right center. Going to be caught in the warning track by Johnny Damon. Top of the second, it's Rickey Henderson. 1 out, runners on first and second. And that one gets away from Mauer. And again, we only send 1 runner. And then Rickey sends this one to right, going to be caught by Vladimir Guerrero, and then it's not deep enough for Mike Gallego to make it to home. The cannon arm from Vladimir Guerrero. Walt Weiss stealing second and thrown out. We go to the top of the third, still scoreless. Mark McGwire, 1 out, runner on first, and hits him in the knee. And we've seen him do this before, a tad bit dramatic. Dave Henderson strikes out looking again. And then Ankiel's day is over. Brian Wilson comes in with the big beard, and Tony Phillips sends it right up the middle. Jose Canseco going to test the arm of Johnny Damon and easily score. A's up 1-0. Terry Steinbach stands in now. Sends this one to deep center field, and that'll be the 3rd out. A's have the 1-run lead as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Barry Larkin stands in and sends this into the left center gap. Rickey Henderson, the diving attempt, going to get away from him, and it's a 1-out double. The 1-1 pitch to Joe Mauer, and that's going into right field. Jose Canseco's got it, and then hangs onto it. Larkin's going to go to third, heads up base running, heads down defense. Kyle Seager, little tapper right back to Storm Davis, fields it. And no harm, no fouls. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It's David Ortiz, the 0-1 pitch. Grounder dove over the top of it with Carney Lansford. Almost got the slow runner. Just another poor effort on defense. Vladimir Guerrero sends this one on a ride. Left center field. Gone! We cannot get through a game without giving up a homer to Vladimir Guerrero. He has 10 on the season, 5 of those against us. Walks Carl Crawford, bases loaded for Ray Durham. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Go low inside, called strike. That one too low, swing and a miss. And swing and a miss! Durham K's with the bases loaded. We go top of the 7th. Dave Henderson with runners on second and third, 2 outs, facing Ryan Dempster. Quickly behind 0-2, fouls that one off, called a ball, and okay, just gets a piece of that, and then his frustrating afternoon continues. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's David Ortiz with runners on first and second, 1 out, facing Kurt Young, swing and a miss, and okay, Lansford's gonna get a hold of that one. 5-4-3 on the double play. Ends the inning. We go top of the 8th. Terry Steinbach with a runner on first, and oh jeez, swinging at something like whizzes by his face. Oh, even uglier effort with Mike Gallego. We got Walt Weiss now, and whoop, that's a tad bit inside, and oh jeez. Not a good inning at the plate by me. Mark McGwire now, the final out of the game. Going to be a ground out to third, and the A's only managed to get the 1 run, losing 2-1. Vladimir Guerrero 4 for 4 with a home run at a stolen base. And then we blow this manager moment. Jose Canseco going to hate me, down to 33 loyalty. Dave Stewart against Bartolo Colon. in game 2 of the series. It's been a tough ERA for Stewart, although he by far leads the league in strikeouts with like 77. Jose Canseco not going to let the manager moment get to him as he charges the plate there. Bottom of the 6th, it's runners on first and second in a scoreless game. David Ortiz facing Dave Stewart, and it's going to be a fly out to right, and this time Canseco is not going to hang on to it. Fred McGriff now. Low outside, swing and a miss. Ball 1, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. We remain scoreless as we go to the top of the 7th. Dave Parker, the 1-2 pitch. Bartolo Colon still going, and it's Ray Durham throwing it into the ground. E4 on the play. Tony Phillips now got 1 out. Runners on first and second. Looks at strike 1, and that's called a strike. Swing and a miss. Okay. Rickey Henderson's opportunity. Looks at ball 1, 2, and that in there for strike 1. 3-1 the count. Full count. Ground ball to second, and then Durham able to field this one. We go to the top of the 8th. Carney Lansford. And the game lagging. Look how slow it's moving. It's just throwing me off. What the hell happened? Lansford strikes out swinging. Dave Parker. Nice diving catch from Kyle Seager at the hot corner. We go top of the 11th. It's still scoreless. Jose Canseco with runners on first and second. It's Lance Blankenship rounding third and scoring the first run of the game. And now it's Mark McGwire. Sends this one on a ride. Deep center field. That baby's gone. McGwire's 9th homer of the season. Blows this thing wide open. 4-0 as we go to the bottom of the 11th. Dennis Eckersley pitching his 3rd inning. Ratings dropping down into the red, but able to get the 3rd out, and the A's pull off the big win in extra innings. 9 Ks for Dave Stewart as he goes 8 innings pitched. Next up, it'll be Mike Moore against Jamie Moyer. Hope to see you there. Go A's.